one of the things we can do in virtual world that really doesn't involve anything difficult at all is simply to bring people together to talk about and exchange ideas and exchange thinking, and in context of this, exchange ideas about therapeutic methods and experiences. And like I say, we can't use currently available virtual worlds, but we could in the future, I'm quite sure, if we want to, if therapists actually want to use them. It's not as simple, but it's not as simple as it is for us to use a virtual world, but it is readily available even if you are in the wilds of Australia. That's one of the places where virtual worlds have been considered as potentially valuable in the context of therapy. Most of what we believe we know about reality is really not real at all, in the sense of bare or original reality. It is constructed by society. For example, we think we have money, and we're very happy about that. However, money doesn't exist in the natural world. It only exists in our society. And it, in fact, has no meaning at all now. The kind of money we use has no meaning at all in the absence of our particular culture. But we think very much in terms of money. And similarly, one of the things is we think our culture believes that people are either homosexual or heterosexual, and that homosexual is quite abnormal and should be repaired. But that's definitely not any rule that was given to us by nature. And homosexual behavior in nature, among animals, is fairly common, as a matter of fact. And furthermore, bisexual behavior is even more common among animals and a lot more common among humans than people realize. So this is a matter of getting this. This is the kind of instruction that would be given to a client to bring the client around to the idea that there's really nothing wrong with them, and the only thing they need not feel bad about themselves because they are, for example, homosexual or bisexual. From the psychological standpoint, we have no right to decide how people are supposed to be. We don't deal with what is conventionally right or wrong. We deal with people and what bothers them. Because, of course, for one thing, some people don't really want to expose their own position. And for another, well, if everybody agrees, you're not going to get any good discussion, so you can ask somebody to take a disagreement position and defend that. And if you're really reasonably skillful in talking, you can defend pretty much you should be able to defend pretty much anything, any position. One of the common reasons why people disagree is they have a different frame of reference. Well, for example, if I ask whether fried chicken is really good, you are immediately able to answer that either way. If you are a health nut, it probably is not a good choice. If you like fried chicken, it is a good choice. Now, my position is I will like fried chicken, whether it's healthy or not. And thank you all for coming. Bye, everybody.